TikTok just released 4 major algorithm updates that are probably already affecting your views. And if you're seeing a decrease in views or your views just feel off, it's probably because you haven't adapted to these new 4 things, like the best time to post on TikTok, the type of engagement TikTok wants, what hashtags you should be using, and even what kind of content you should actually be uploading to TikTok. In fact, this creator right here just went from struggling to grow to making these changes and gaining over 50,000 followers. And this creator over 100,000 followers. And the same exact thing can happen to you so long as you don't skip any of these steps. Change number 1 is that you can now literally go into TikTok and see whether or not you're shadow banned. So just assuming that you're shadow banned isn't something that you can actually do anymore, and it's not an excuse for not getting views, because now you can check. In order to check, what you need to do is you need to go in the tools section of your app, and you're gonna see this thing called account check. And what you wanna do is click that, it's gonna load, and it's gonna allow you to see whether or not you're actually shadow banned on TikTok. In addition to that though, there are several other changes, like comments matter way more on TikTok right now than they ever have, and you need to be getting more people to actually repost your content on TikTok, because here's how TikTok works now. There are 2 types of people that come on a TikTok. First, there are people that scroll the For You page. Secondly, there are people that use TikTok just to search for things, and you need to make sure that you're making content that is going to reach both of those people, because if not, you're gonna be missing out on 50% of your audience. So here's what you need to do. If you wanna go after people on the For You page, you need to make sure that people are reposting your content. The way that you get somebody to repost your content is you need to create content that's shareable. You need to focus on things that are relatable to other people, that represent what other people think, or that are gonna make other people seem smart. For example, if I posted this video on TikTok, you might want to share this video so all of your followers find out about exactly how the TikTok algorithm works. Now, obviously, you're not in the how to grow on TikTok niche, so you need to think about what your followers would want to share, upload that content, and then get them to repost it, and boom, this is going to make your post almost immediately go viral if you could get a few people to repost it. Now, when it comes to comments have changed and have become a lot more important because they actually help you rank for search on TikTok now. In the past, the way that TikTok ranked your video for search was they looked at the title of your video or the hook that you have, the description of your video, and also the transcript, what you were saying within the video. But now they've added a 4th thing that they're looking at, and they're looking at the comment section. So what you need to make sure that you're doing, any comments that you get on TikTok, if you're trying to have that video reach a specific audience that's interested in a specific keyword or a specific idea or a specific topic, what you need to do when you respond back to those comments or get your audience to comment those keywords. So you either need to respond back with those keywords. Obviously, don't just respond back the keyword to a question, answer the question, but have the keyword in there, or get your audience to start responding that search term, that keyword, that idea, that topic. And what this is gonna do is overload the TikTok algorithm and force them to rank your content more in search, because it seems like it's a more relevant video for that exact search that somebody's searching for. But we can't stop there, because I also need to make sure that you're actually creating the right type of content on TikTok, and I need to make sure that you're posting at the right time and using the right hashtags. But before I share those with you, I need you to smash that subscribe button. In addition to that, I just created a free TikTok growth course you can get at the pinned comment below. It's gonna share with you a bunch of things you'll never see in my YouTube videos. This is designed to help you grow quicker on TikTok, and it's literally 100% free. So what are you waiting for? Go to that pinned comment below. I literally quit my job working for Gary Vee to help you grow quicker on TikTok, so please let me help you. Now, when it comes to the new best times to post and the new hashtags you're gonna be using, I wanna share with you a tool that's gonna allow you to spy on your competition to see exactly what's working for them. But first, we need to talk broad things. When it comes to the best times to post on TikTok, there are gonna be 3 new best times to post. The first one from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. The second from 3 to 4 p.m. And then finally from 7 to 11 p.m. Now, I do wanna warn you about a few rules you need to be aware of. First and foremost, you need to be posting at those time slots for the specific location you're currently located in. Secondly, please never post on TikTok more than once within an hour. You should avoid posting on TikTok on the hour, so don't post at 11 or post at 7. Post at 7:02 or 11:03, because it's going to have less supply of content, because so many people nowadays schedule out their posts, and they schedule them out on the hour, on the half hour, and then as a result, a bunch of content gets posted to TikTok. There's still the same amount of people viewing videos, so guess what ends up happening? Your videos end up getting less reach. But if you simply waited a minute to the post, it actually makes a huge difference in how many views you end up getting and how easily TikTok is able to show your content to the right people from the jump. Because here's the deal. If you don't get the type of engagement that you need once you post something on TikTok, your post is going to die and you're going to be stuck in 200 to 300 view jail. But you could have gotten out of that by posting at the right time on TikTok or by using the right hashtag strategies. In fact, there are 4 new hashtag strategies that you need to make sure that you're using. The first one is going to be 10 to 12 hashtags. The second, 3 to 4 hashtags. The third, 5 to 6 hashtags. And then finally, 1 to 2 hashtags. And TikTok has literally come out themselves and said that less is more when it comes to hashtags. So that first hashtag strategy with all those different hashtags, it's probably not going to work as good as the other 3, but I do want to make sure that you're testing that, because although TikTok has said that, TikTok says things all the time and they constantly change, which is why you need to make sure you're staying up to date on the best practices with what you should be doing, which is exactly why you need to be spying on your competitors. I'm going to share with you in just a second a free tool that's going to allow you to do that. But first, I did want to remind you, it is easier to grow on TikTok right now than it ever has been before. But more importantly, it's easier to get monetized on TikTok. In fact, TikTok is literally paying thousands of dollars a month. If you create content over 1 minute long and you have just a few thousand followers, you can make thousands of dollars a month. Or even better, you can promote other people's products or create your own product and promote them on TikTok Shop. TikTok is going to be the #1 social media app for you to be able to monetize in 2024. And I want to make sure that you're taking this opportunity seriously, because it could definitely change your life. Now, that website that I want to make sure that you're using, and by the way, this is 100% free. It's counttick.com. So what you need to do is come over here, go to analytics, and again, you need 3 to 5 competitors within your niche. If you don't have 3 to 5 competitors, you need to run and go get them, because this is going to tell you the best time to post and the best hashtags to use based off of that. So what you do, you take your competitor's username, you're going to put it in here. By the way, this is just somebody that I helped grow on TikTok. I don't know how many followers they have now, but they started with almost nothing. Now they've got over 270,000 followers simply because I told them exactly what type of content they should be creating for their niche. Now, that has nothing to do with this. So I'm going to click this right here. What this is going to do is go through, and yeah, there are ads on this website. Just get rid of them here. This is going to tell you how many videos they've made, how many likes they have, how many followers they have, where they're located. But more importantly, what this is going to show you is the average number of views that they get. It'll show you the hashtags that they're using, their most used hashtags, and it is also going to show you what time they actually posted these videos. So you'll see 7 a.m. here, 700,000 views, 11 a.m. here, 2.5 million views. 9 a.m. here, 62,000 views. This video right here, 7 a.m., 1.3 million views. So what does this tell you? That they're always posting in the morning. When they post in the morning, they get a lot of views. Every single one of these posts was from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're talking 1.4 million views, 2.5 million views, 700,000 views. But guess what? When they come and post at 4:30, they don't get anywhere near as many views at 65,000 views. So what does this mean? That means that if you're in their niche, then you should be posting during the time slots that they're posting, because obviously that's when their ideal viewer is online. That's when they're viewing content. And that is when you're going to get the most views if you're posting within this niche. But again, you need to be able to do this for 3 to 5 competitors, or at least 1 to 2 competitors, to be able to see what's working best for them so you can steal it, use it on your own account so you can grow quicker on TikTok. Which brings me to the last and most important algorithm change that you need to be aware of, and that is that TikTok is really only pushing 3 types of content right now. If you're not creating any of these 3 types of content, and ideally you should be creating all 3 of these types of content, it's probably the reason that you're not growing. So 75% of your posts should be videos. 25% of your posts should be carousels. If you upload a carousel, it needs to be at least 3 images, it needs to be high quality images, and you need to be telling a story and writing a really long description that tells a story also, and that has the keywords that are showing up within those carousels. But more importantly, you need to be uploading a mixture of really short content, but never shorter than 5 seconds long, and videos over 60 seconds long. And the way that you should determine whether or not you should be doing a short video or a long video is going to be based on 1, the format, and 2, the topic you're posting about. So what you want to do when you have an idea or you have some inspiration on TikTok, you saw something work, you need to make sure that you understand when that video was posted, how long that video was, what hashtags you're using, and even what format that content is in. And then if you go and recreate that video or model your video after that video, you're probably gonna go viral on TikTok, or at least get more views than you usually would have, because you're gonna be giving the TikTok algorithm exactly what it wants, and that's going to skyrocket your reach. And you need to make sure that you're focused on a mixture of all different types of content, because here's the deal. If you're in the fitness niche, or the car niche, or maybe you're an attorney, or it doesn't matter what niche you're in, there is some some viewers that only watch short videos. There are some viewers that only interact with photos, and there are some viewers that only interact with videos over 1 minute long, and TikTok is classifying all of those viewers as different. So if you want to be able to reach all of them, you need to be creating several different formats of content to make sure that you reach as many viewers as possible. Now, if you're still struggling to grow on TikTok, it's probably because you don't know what you should be posting or you don't actually know how to improve your content. And I personally want to help you with that. The same way I helped this creator gain 270,000 followers and this creator over 100,000 followers, I want to help you grow too. And if that sounds interesting, well, please watch this video right here where you can find out exactly how we could work together one-on-one to make you grow quicker on TikTok so you can finally get the growth that you want and be able to monetize your account.